Peace stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it.
Whoa. Chicka chicka whoa, you chicka whoa.
The more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah. Brand new, the old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we on that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A time. And if you ain't know, this is how it goes down. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. And all them motherfuckers you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bumps. Alright, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking the truth, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here. Off the chain, I leave you soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite with the mic. That's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? If you up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all with the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here. heavy, it hurts the head. No more talk, put him in the stand. You keep off, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fat, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma run out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Now. Something takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? In vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me.
Ah! Dalton Kincaid! Welcome back to the Paradome Brothers!
Feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt disease? It's free. Sometimes I cannot take it. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too, and it goes like.
No, Halloweeny. Okay, I already got your bonkers.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when
I'm never say one day.
you wanted something to train,
Girl.
that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes
Like
on me,
old me.
you've
You've been barking up the wrong damn tree.
Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't
And
never
never gonna swallow.
There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl Chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do.
I do.
Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before.
Oh.
And I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill
I never go smaller.
There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid
It's all told me you've been barking up the wrong damn tree.
you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar. Pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I
You ain't
ain't
never gonna swallow.
There's only one way this ends. Running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
My items. My items.
Man, I got this right. My hand up to my back. You know I'm fucking tight. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My hand up to my back. You know I'm fucking tight. But man, I got this swag when I surf. Now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic. Exotic. Polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me. And a friend right behind me. And I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm feeling like this determined. No, by the zone. Yeah, I'm strong. And you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm feeling like okay, I pull up in the club with a pocket full of bags. These stupid friends like I'm wrapped up in some rags.
Hi, welcome to the main event, Cubs.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay.
Hey, ain't no Levi's allowed in Levi's Stadium because they're banned, because they're Levi's.
It's the Washington Commanders and the Detroit Lions on Sunday Night Prime Time. Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. And thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
No question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays. In this case, two teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep, downfield, as often as you can.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the...
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes!
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So on fourth down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead.
Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Great May. Touchdown, Lions. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as
Like
a
sucking
defensive
these nuts,
coordinator, you just can't
motherfucker.
prepare for everything. In this case, you had the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be. So what does the quarterback do? He tucks the ball away, and he takes it.
What the fuck was that?
And that one is no good. He
Fuck,
missed
no,
the
that's
point.
bullshit.
So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game.
Listen. What? Chicken, what? Chicken, what? Why you being a chicken about the what?
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25.
Chicken, what? Chicken, yeah, what? Chicken, but.
They'll begin with 1st and 10. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard.
Let's get this party started. It's early started.
That is not how they wanted to to start this drive, Mike, to get blown up at the point of attack. There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Taylor looking to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Taylor. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
To return is Johnson. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's May. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he will score! Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Detroit. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. On the move left. And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and defense is going to come away with 8.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But, man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Michael Dixon now as he's on to punt for Washington. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Lions offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
That's good. For a Lions. First down.
On first down, right back to Robinson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He runs with it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Man up or shut up.
39. Here's a 1st and 10. To throw is May. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense is going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big one there to start the 2nd half. It's a gain of 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They run over center with Robinson. Who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. That's going to be pretty close. Looks at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Brought down back at the 44-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7. And that is their final timeout of the 2nd half. And of note, that means they will not be able to challenge the rest of the game. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. To throw now. May. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Here's May. A short throw caught by Kincaid. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up. They cash it in on 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, it's May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. And Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. Good snap, good hold, kick. And the Lions stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll try to power ahead with Ricardo. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
But what?
Here's Taylor. A quick slant to Fowler. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. To throw is Taylor. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll bring up second down. Ready? Back to throw is Taylor. That's down the field for Lamb. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Come on. Taylor. This offensive line just has no issues right now. It's another sack.
10-yard loss on the play.
Hey, now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Lions call their first timeout. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Eddie, what's up? Here.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right.
Yeah, fucking block for me, you stupid fuck.
In a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under
Wait,
control,
man, this score is a pussy. You running up the score because you're a pussy.
they still
No.
were able to manage to add 3 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Commanders' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Throwing, Taylor. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the record.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. I'm sure they needed to take the timeout, but take it with them. The commander about to send this one away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Lions. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. So, a moment to savor here. Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Detroit Lions, champions of Super Bowl 60.
Well, I don't do shit. I don't do shit.
I was just a wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell he said. More, hold this. Told my cousin you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my.
I done fucked out the tree. I don't do shit.
Son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cut that stuff in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a load of fun on my parents' couch, trying to figure out what it's about. Came busting through that door, what? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
Moses. Boom, 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 my ball. Oh man, I'm getting stuck in this trap again. Back in the saddle again, yeah, yeah. Back in the saddle again. I'm taking what's mine.
finding out it's kinda gone. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. My mind's running circles over something I can't change. I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look nice? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Man, I got this right. My head back to my bed. You know I'm fucking tired. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head back to my bed. You know I'm fucking tired. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bags. Big stupid friends like a rat up in some rain. Swag super cool, blowing strong like a fan. And my chain shining hard, it just gave my neck a tan. Pockets on pop, I could they swole off this spinach. Peachtree swag, you can call me Mr. Lennox. Bottles in my hand, putting on just like cake. Surfing off the sand like I surf. Yeah, that's like me surfing swag. I swag, swag, surf, I swag, swag, surf, I swag, swag, surf. Now watch me swag. Okay, swag, swag, surf, I swag, swag, surf, I swag, swag, surf. Now watch me swag. Swaggy in the club, you gon' see me throwing money up. Catch me with a bad chicken on bricks, spinal sauce.
Finger licking chicken, chicken, finger licking chicken. What?
I'm swag, 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 swag,
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite
Keep
interesting.
on rolling, baby. You know what time it is here in Detroit City.
Talk about quarterbacks in the passing game, and obviously that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup. And I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing right away, it's May. Out to his right. Now he'll run it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Great May. Touchdown, Lions. Now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions 7, Vikings nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep. He'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
Well, not an ideal situation to start this game off, Mike. I mean, the smoke from the pregame festivities were still lingering in the air. You find yourself down to score. You don't have to necessarily go for the quick strike. Whatever your plan was coming into this game, stick to it. Of course, they didn't plan on falling behind this quickly. There was a long game ahead of them. Just get back on track.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. Bring up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun. Overrun in a flash, and he lost the football. The Lions have got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Detroit Husky Merritt. Touchdown, Detroit. That is a dream scenario. The offense hands the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. The Vikings offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It is 3rd and long.
Again, 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Love. And on 3rd down, the ball incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
It's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
The Lions take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go with Bill. That's Krusty Merritt. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime.
Sunday night prime time. Finger licking chicken.
And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. We're looking at a second down and 9 to go. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And they'll take this down inside 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Detroit.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays.
And he will get into the end zone. Bijan
No doubt about it. It is. Hey, Rep, how's it going?
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the
Itty bitty itties.
is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goal post.
And no good.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
The Vikings offense ready to get back to work. This group slow to get things in gear in this one. Lost fumble on the opening drive, followed by a punt last time they had it. Now here's Burton, the fullback. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
On second down, Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside.
So lovely, love, for love. You said the
Just
game did for
continues to
love.
struggle to
So
find
that's what
any
you did
sort of
for
rhythm. Now,
love.
part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Whoa! That's a very nice return. He's given the offense a short field.
the Lions take over first and 10.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
I really gotta take a peek.
Throwing is May. Open man is Johnson. He's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. The Lions call their first time out as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
What chicken butt? What chicken butt? Yeah.
They'll run with Robinson. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now here's second and goal.
At the Vikings' 9-yard line.
Now May forced to his right. Now he takes, and he will get into the end zone. Great May, touchdown Bucks. His second touchdown tonight. Now the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions stretch things out even further.
Lions 33, Vikings nothing. Set to kick off.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter.
Set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. The Vikings offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Down.
They go play action with Love. Oh, he's going to be followed up. Taking down. They got him. Christian Roseboom in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Here we go. Second down throw for Love. To the right side. He's got Hopkinson, his tight end. They come to the line, needing 11 here on third down.
And it's third down.
Throwing is Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This one, returnable. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. The Lions offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first down, it's Robinson.
Bijan Robinson, ball carrier. Byron Murphy on the tackle.
A little bit of tomato, like I didn't want to add any more because I tasted it and I didn't want to like over spice it. That was a whole green pepper in that. And a whole fucking sweet onion. That's why I did it, because that's basically a poblano pepper. Green pepper, exactly. Okay, that's why I did it like that. Well, poblano is like a cross between a green pepper and a jalapeno pepper. Yeah, so that's why I did it the way I did it. Maybe we grow some next summer. We'll cross them with onion peppers. Really good poblano pepper. Sorry for you being so late, sir. That's all right, ain't no problem there. I've been in there for about 45 minutes. Well, that's gonna be good, though. And that was a lot better than eating a fucking I don't know. I want a grilled ham and egg and cheese sandwich. Wow. And that ham is so thin. I need a couple of slices on there, and you get the ham, but it's not that. Ain't no problem for me to bite it.
Three-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At
From
the
31,
31-yard line.
here's 2nd down and 7. On the option, here's Robinson. Space to run inside the 20. And he's
Wow, I was expecting that.
Bijan Robinson, touchdown Detroit. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
He got the second one of the evening.
Result in a touchdown.
Whoa, what? Chicken butt, I can't hear you.
The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers.
I can't hear you.
Than you do on defense, and I think all of those things here were at play, and results in a big touchdown.
Extra point try forthcoming.
Extra point.
He gets it to go, and the Lions will add one more onto their big lead.
6. Come here. 6. 6. 6.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And now for a second time, he loses the football.
Frog splash for the first time of the evening.
Go all the way. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point try forthcoming.
Yeah, I definitely suck. I should stop playing, man. I'm no good.
Things that's gone wrong so far, so they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Love to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A run. Here's the fullback, Burton. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
Let's go it. Red, 38.
Here's Love, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Crazy, crazy.
Gift, and here comes Robinson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Lions. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the
Rocky. Come on. Good boy. South Carolina. How you like me, South Carolina?
Jaden Higgins. Jaden Higgins. I am Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth. and joining me, as always, my partner, Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match. I can't wait to watch it.
So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They'll be led out by last year's third overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Okay, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. Big man showing up the yards. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Starting at the 10. He's blocked, set ball's free. And the fumble recovery is made. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come here. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kick-out cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Kincaid, outside of the S.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Dan Campbell gets the offense the call. They're making a bid for 2.
The Lions will set up for
And will throw. Forced out to his right. And he's got it. Great call there on the two-point attempt, and that puts him up 15 zip.
Lions 15, Jaguars nothing.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects. Everything just feels like it's in slow motion, and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback. That high upside that made him the #1 pick overall. It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
That ball is out. Young lost it. Going the other way. Lions have it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Lions capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. That one right down the middle. And the Lions grow the lead now to 22 points.
Jaguars nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Najante Wester to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action now. Young. the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. We've got 22-0 on the board. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this.
Set, ready, cut, black, 95.
Young working from the gun. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Lions in the nickel. This is third down. Third and long for him here. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And they cover it, but dangerously close to that goal line. They're set up at their own 5. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
Can they catch him? And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The Lions going to go on offense here late in the half. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
So all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. To stop with a quick pass, it's really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Offense to the line for second down.
At the Jaguars' 7-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with third and goal. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half.
Fuck you, Western. Western, these nuts in your mouth, huh?
Teams and taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Jacksonville has its offense out there to start this third quarter. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has got out of hand. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Ready, Freddy. No spaghetti.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
And 6 yards to go.
They'll throw. Third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
It's fielded at the 14. Jukes away from one. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Has a man on target to Johnson. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown.
rinse, wash, repeat, and remember to wash your fucking hands.
This front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with this speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. First play to drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Out of the gun, Young. Lost control of another one. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
52 blaster.
Swamp man's in motion right. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got him again, and he goes down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. Running down the left side. And he houses it on the return all the way back for a touchdown. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? Playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, Human Joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
Here's Wester on the return. Massive hit, the ball is out. Oh, this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to 4.
It's a gain of 22 yards. Let's go.
That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime.
Sunday night primetime. What is tonight? Sunday. It's primetime Sunday.
From the red zone on 1st. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead. Have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's Wester on the return. Oh, what a hit! Starts the ball loose! Unfortunate stuff there. Looks like another one of the members of the return team was able to get it, so a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be Some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
That's set. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Check, go. Check, huh?
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets on, a little bit of penetration, you don't seal the edge, or you're punting and that play goes right out the window.
He's got it at the 24. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Robinson on the inside give. Still going inside the 35.
Frog splash!
Again, and they grow that lead further. The Lions throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Rashawn Robinson touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Jaguars, nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's Western on the return. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And they
Frog splash!
And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Lions are running them out of the building. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot. Quickness, right? Dealing with corner skill guys. But he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Jaguars, nothing. Adam Vinatieri.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Western on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, one more snap to play here.
Their own 23-yard line.
One final shot here. And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Lions make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And if they could play at this level every time out, well, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scotch. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
Ready, Freddy. I wrote 1, 2. Some cold rocks, some cold rocks.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field,
Buccaneer.
of the Lions. So good to have you here with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson.
Well, each person
for
$2.
kickoff here.
So Buccaneer.
Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you take care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get, how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense? And can you
Oh, Patrick McComo. I mean, Holmes. My bad.
Different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. Right away, they're coming out.
You want to reset your fucking statement there? What exactly did McComo do?
You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder. And, man, we can feel it all the way up here in the booth.
That's Goddard in motion. Mahomes now to throw on second down. Right at the outset, he lost the football. And the Lions have come up with the football.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game. Like, I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
First play, and May goes to the air. He keeps it himself. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Great. May. Touchdown, Detroit. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
All skills, baby. No adders or fillers in this game.
1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Buccaneers, nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen.
Keep on rolling, baby. Because I know what time it is. They don't.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find...
And he's in! John Robinson. Touchdown, Lions.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Lions will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. The ball comes out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but it will go down as a sack.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
On 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to take it all the way. Electric moment on the return for touchdown. And now they are starting to pour it on here. All phases going at the punt return unit for yet another touchdown.
Some days, Mike, it's just your day, and that's what today is for this team. It just seems everything they're doing, everything they're calling is coming up right. The latest being that punt return to extend this lead. Wow, what a play.
It's the score, Lions 21, Buccaneers nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean,
and he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Great May. Touchdown, Detroit. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Fakes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Javon Curse in on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Play action here. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Zadarius Smith in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 28-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football, as they've got it with 3rd and 14 coming up. Oh, the ball's out. The Lions have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, walk him down to the 23-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. From the shotgun. A loose football. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is safety.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out, and he's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't. And now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Robinson. And he ran right through one. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and...
Again with Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Robinson.
Call it a game.
For a Lions 1st down.
Throwing is May. Oh, a teardrop throw.
Frog splash, Kincaid.
It's complete. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The extra point, up and good. And the Lions add on to their already sizable lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. The ball comes out. The Lions have got it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping
What the
his
fuck
eyes
happened to
down
fucking
the field,
what's-her-nuts?
looking for one of
I
his
thought she was
receivers
in this game.
to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened here.
And he's in! Bijan Robinson, touchdown Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point is up and through. And the Lions stretch things out even further. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. The Bucs offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. The ball's out. The Lions have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will add one more onto their big lead.
Buccaneers, nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 10. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense going to take over just before the half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. That's complete to the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 30.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This one from 43 yards away. His kick will split the upright. It's good. And the Lions going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8. From the 33, here's second and a yard. And here's Bijan. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Gain of 3 yards. That's good. 4 on Lions. First down. First and 10.
Another run here for Robinson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Trotsky-Merritt. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 7.
Throwing on third down is May. Rolling to the left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Lions. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. To throw is Mahomes. This one not quite on target. Too much, and that one falls incomplete. Second and 10.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll get it. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Lions have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. First down throw, Mahomes. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now, Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. And remember, his first return was taken back for a touchdown. Now the return. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Lions offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. Will have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. On the toss, it's Robinson. Open space to the 35.
Frog splash! I don't know how many frog splash I lost count.
Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Point after, coming up here. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 10. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Robinson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, it's May. A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
1984, the last time the Tigers won the World Series.
A big point total here.
And my garage burned down in Redford, so
points
whatever.
Put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance. That'll do it for us, for my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA.
Chill. Right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter and spit, I dream of juice. How you rebel out the dark hallway.
Ugh.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted